I'm Joyce and I run a business called Pwuffy. I design my own plushes, eat bags, pins, and whatever else I feel like making and share it with the world. So I do this full time, and that means that I don't really have a set schedule for myself. I recently moved from Georgia to Boston, Massachusetts. I hope I pronounced that right. I'm having trouble pronouncing that. And because I don't have a job where I have to commute to work and back, I just stay in my apartment the entire day. Running a business is pretty self-guided, so you really have to be disciplined and motivate yourself to do the work because no one else is telling you to do it. So yesterday I had a package come in and I should have got it the moment it arrived because some of these packages are not placed in a secure place, like anyone can take them. So hopefully nothing happens to them because I'm pretty sure they're important. It might have been a restock of pins, but I'm not sure, so let's go find out. One thing that's so different about Boston is that it is so cold. This weekend the temperatures go in the negative Fahrenheit, not Celsius, Fahrenheit. So I don't even want to go outside, but gotta do what I gotta do. Guys, I went outside for like 2 seconds and the wind was pushing the door closed. It is so cold. Like, I've never experienced this amount of cold, and it's not even snowing. I was planning on going to Chinatown, going to those Chinese bakeries and getting the yummy food, but I don't know if I want to in this weather. I started to wear a scarf outside. I've never worn a single scarf in my life. I got my box. Let's open it and see what's inside. I can't hold the camera and open the box at the same time, so you guys get this awesome angle. Okay, I'm using an X-Acto knife. I stabbed myself twice with this yesterday, trying to build this chair that I'm sitting on. Isn't it so cute? I'll show it to you guys later. But I just accidentally dropped it and it stabbed my leg, and then I was holding it while doing something else and then it stabbed my finger. And this is like a new blade too. I just changed it out. Painful experience. It was about to roll off again. Okay, I did not open that well. Oh, okay. These are not pins. These are my new keychains for my Pwuffy club for the next 3 months. Okay, you guys can see it first. I probably won't share these on my other social media platforms until that month. We have a total of 3 designs, one for each of the next 3 months, including this month. It's February now. The first design is for this month, and the theme is a mochi whale. So keep in mind that the plastic film is not removed. It's actually much shinier once the plastic film on both sides are removed. But this is the mochi whale donut. Let me see if it zooms in like this. This is the mochi whale donut. It's so cute. And I started using these colorful ones because they're just so cute. Okay, so that is February, aka this month's design. It was inspired by my trip to Mochi Nut back when I was in college. I say back when I was in college as if it was years ago, but I just graduated like last month or 2 months ago. Anyways, the second one, I honestly forgot what I planned for the other 2 months, but they will be in one of these orders. So this is a bunny drink. It's a soda, and you know the bubbles are bunnies. Some of the bubbles are bunnies. I've always wanted to make more drink designs, and you know the ramune thing, the carbonated drink. I don't know if it's called ramune or ramune, but I could totally be butchering it. And you guys are not ready for the last design. It's been a while since I've done a shaker, and this was my time to do a shaker. I will even take off the plastic film for this, so just sit tight. So a while back, someone made a Macabun teapot fan art, and I just absolutely love that, and I wanted to make it into a theme for my Pwuffy club, but it never had its own month to shine. I ended up making it into just a sticker and then a keychain later on, but I believe that this design is so good. It deserves its own solid theme. So for one of the months in the next 3 months, I will be releasing this as a shaker, and the pin is coming off so fine. It is so adorable. But for the shaker, I wanted to have the teapot section to be just the maca buns inside shaking around. I don't think I ever had a shaker where the maca buns were shaking around, but here is the keychain. You can see my face, but there is a plastic screen on both sides of the teapot. We have the most popular maca bun designs here, and look. It shakes! So I am so excited for this to drop because this is my favorite. This might be my favorite shaker. I just absolutely love the maca bun teapot design, and I made it into everything I could. This is going to be my first shaker in a few months, so look forward to seeing this in one of my Pwuffy Club themes. And here are all of the keychains together. I've been asked a few times if I sell the pins or keychains from my Pwuffy Club months exclusively, just on my shop. And because I do want the products to be exclusive for a while, I usually put them up 2 to 3 months after the Pwuffy Club month ends. So if there is any left over, you guys will be able to get the keychains. But honestly, it might just be more worth it to get the keychain during the Pwuffy Club month because the keychain will be more expensive bought on its own, if I'm being honest. And by the way, this is my lovely chair I got off of Amazon. It rises and falls and it rolls, but it was $85, so it better do all that. Because my keychains arrived today, I wanted to prepare the monthly letter I write for my Pwuffy Club. As someone who talks to a total of 3 people, I sometimes pretend that I have a pen pal to write to about the most random things, because I'm just that lonely. Just kidding. It's not that serious. But it's pretty fun to be able to write down anything I'm thinking and have you guys read it, no matter how stupid my thoughts might be. I'm just forcing my thoughts into your brain. So unless you open your package and immediately throw out my precious letter, you will be reading very funny things that I find funny and maybe no one else does, but you have to read it anyways. You're welcome. I use Canva to design most of my things like business cards, thank you cards, and my monthly letters that I'm doing right now in front of your face, a pink square rectangle. My student trial comes to an end soon, so I'm preparing myself to pay for that annual subscription. I call that true adulting, and considering that I have to pay for subscriptions now, I'm not excited. My monthly pin club used to be on Patreon. Maybe some of you guys were there for that, but after a few months, I decided to switch to my own website just because the fees were a bit too high considering that I brought in all my audience. Switching over gave me more freedom over what I could offer you guys and be able to change your addresses and other little things if you forgot to switch before the next shipment. I also wanted to start out fresh, honestly. Just a single tier with a pin, sticker, and keychain, just to make everything easier for me. And I also wanted to stop selling stickers since they had no tracking, which led to many questions about where their subscription rewards were, which gave me many headaches. So I think this was really good for my mental health. And while I'm editing this video, I just wanted to let you guys know that I did not look through the entire box. After filming, I realized that there were also stickers that were part of the Pwuffy Club. The maca bun teapot smacks, but I guess you guys won't be able to see it until next time. Or maybe you can just follow my Instagram. So I cut all of my letters by hand. I know it would be probably more efficient if I had them outsourced. However, outsourcing usually takes a month, up to a month, maybe a few weeks to make the letters. And honestly, I do not plan that far ahead. I have way too many things to worry about that I do plan. So I think, so it's not too bad because I can cut about 20 at a time. It's not as if I'm cutting the edges of a single piece of paper right now. There is 5 in here. Of course, if the turnaround time was like a week, I could probably make do with that, but unfortunately, because I have letters every single month, it's just too much thinking to do, and I think it's more convenient for me to do that myself. And here are the letters. This video is sponsored by Matcha Panda. Okay, so not really, because I am quite small on YouTube, but I do want to note that this boa backpack is releasing next week. And I would love to tell you when exactly next week it is. It's just that I have to look it up right now, and in about 2 seconds I will let you know on Saturday. On Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern time, this cute little matcha flavored boa backpack with little side pockets that you can open, that you can take out the insert. Then you can put pins on it, and you put it back in, and then you zip it back up, and you can do it on the other side, and you can do it on the front. It's coming out next week. This is boa backpack number 4 out of the 5 boa backpack designs, and I'm just really excited to release it. I think the last one, which is the brown sugar bear, it will launch probably very close, if not after the time when the boa backpacks are delivered to me. So it might not even be a pre-order at that point. But this, it is shipping anywhere late this month or early March. And I'm just so excited because it is so adorable. I worked the hardest on this because the panda design was honestly more complicated because I didn't know whether to put a black outline around the face. I had to make multiple, and you know, I got a lot of just solo panda heads just to see which one looked the best, and I ended up with this design. This entire shape and design of the backpack was designed by me, and I'm just really excited to release it and share my boa backpack designs with you guys. So if you want a going out bag, maybe a school backpack, if you have a 13-inch laptop size stuff or smaller, consider. Maybe you want a panda, maybe not, but maybe. So hope you guys enjoy. And here is a little sneak peek of my boba bag shelf. All 5 boba bags lined up. Okay, so this might be where it starts to get a bit midlife crisis-y, but this is my rant if you would like to listen. When I first started my business, I feel like I really had a solid plan for at least the next year or 2. I knew I wanted to start by making pins, then a plush, then an eat-a bag, because I feel like that's what all the small businesses were doing, following that path. So I was pretty happy that I had a plan for the designs, and I was super excited to launch them. As you guys know, I did a Kickstarter for the eat-a bag, and then pre-orders for the plush that went really well. And I'm so grateful that they did, especially MacLeod. And after that, I made more colors, and then giant MacLeods, and then tiny MacLeods, and smacking all of them for marketing videos. But 2 years later, aka now, after I finished doing all that I had originally planned, I started to feel a bit stuck and directionless. Maybe every small business owner has this phase, but I'm not sure what I want to make next. Like, the possibilities are endless. I could make anything, but I don't feel that excitement or that sureness of what my next product should be. I'm not feeling 100% like how I did for my first plush and my first cow bag. So today I took some time to sketch out some ideas that I want to make, specifically plushes. Over the years, some of you guys have sent me your own ideas of plushes and other stuff too, like wearable merch and accessories. And some of you even sent me designs you drew yourself. Like, you sent me Pwuffy logo design shirts, pajamas, plushes, and I was honestly so taken aback because the level of effort was top tier. And of course, I take your suggestions to heart. I'm not able to make all of them, of course, but I am jumping on the bandwagon of strawberry cow plushes. Of course, I might change my mind, but I'll just put it out there for now. And I know, I'm sorry. I know there's so many strawberry cow plushes out there in the world, especially after that TikTok trend, but I just wanted to make my own, the Pwuffy strawberry cow plush, which I feel like would really match my strawberry cow eat-a-bag. I promise you'll love it. And my other ideas you'll see at the end of this clip. And right now, I'm editing this video, and I just wanted to let you guys know that I already altered, deleted, and added new designs to the collection. And I kind of regret deleting them because maybe I should have screenshotted them and showed you guys. Maybe feel a little bad for the plushes that didn't make the cut. Anyways, these few minutes of doodling really helped me get out some ideas I've only kept in my head for months, and I probably forgot a lot of them. I'm still not sure what I want to make in the next 2 years, but this is a start. Running a business involves so much more than simply sketching the product, and I haven't had the time to just sit and draw for a while. Between packing orders, replying to emails, talking to suppliers, and making content every single day for TikTok, Instagram, and then these YouTube videos. I don't have much time to do the one thing I like to do, which is designing the product itself, or just art, drawing, I don't know how to pronounce it. Maybe one day I'll have someone to macabuse the macabuns for me, but for now, I do everything on my own. Something you guys always suggest is for me to make my own clothing, like shirts and hoodies. I looked into it, but according to the feedback I hear from other small artists, making clothing with different sizes is super expensive, especially if there's a minimum for each size and you have to constantly keep. I really admire the artists out there who make clothing because they found a way to make it work for them. Then there's the problem of storage space, which I rent out and I pay monthly, just like my apartment, not that I live in the city. I don't get my parents' basement anymore, which that's where I use for the Macabun dungeon. Now it's like a Macabun box for the storage unit. I know, this is even more adulting stuff, like, paying rent? I know. I will just stick with the plushes. So this is the importance of having goals in your life, including having mini goals in your career, because without them, you'll feel directionless like me right now. But I'll get over it, and so will you, hopefully. So if you're out there feeling stuck, we're on the same page. You know, let's just draw some pictures. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and looking into a day in my life where I do just menial small business things. I think overall, as a person who's very introverted, I don't like talking to people, I don't like going outside, my job is pretty ideal. I'm pretty happy with doing this for the rest of my life, or maybe I'll even start another business. I don't know. I do end up working more and on off hours just because there's always a voice in the back of my head like, Joyce, do some work. What are you doing? Stop playing video games. But I love playing on my Switch. I've been finding other games to play because I just finished Pokemon. But I'm really excited. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a comment down below about anything on this video, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I will see you next week, and also a reminder, Matcha Panda is coming out next week too. So yeah, have a great rest of your week, guys. Bye!